inspire you to sew on a Sunday, or at least a day a week where it's peaceful and quiet and you can get a lot done, like me. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, head down there, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, get notifications when I am live, and don't forget to like and share with your quilty friends, as well as comment if you're watching the replay.
Okay, you're caught up now.
So, let's see who's here. We've got Judy says hello, Scott and quilting friends. We got Brenda, hi, Tiffany, Scott, and everyone. Diana, hi, Tiff and Scott. June says hi, Tiff, Scott, and everyone. Everyone automatically assumes Scott's here, and he is.
Yes, hello.
Blonde Cotton is here.
Scott's
hello,
tired,
Tiffany. I gotta run to feed the dogs before you start. LOL. We got Kim here. Hello, everyone. Brenda is here. Hello, Brenda. Kim, my name is Kim. Okay, Laundered Cotton is also a Kim, spelled with an I instead of a Y. I probably won't remember until 5 or 6 times from now. So how is everybody doing today? I am tired. I have a headache. I want to sleep. It's not a migraine. It's just a headache because I didn't sleep well last night. I got up super early. I did lots of stuff. I quilted and then went out and took some photos of quilts, and literally I play photographer on all my own quilts, and in total photographed 25 quilts today, but only need to photograph 24 quilts. Oh, let me tell you, that's a chore out in the sun, because in the sun I get better pictures, which is better image quality of, the quilting that's on the quilts, so that
we were out there sweating though.
That way they could go on the Etsy shop. So look for that soon. I can't say all of them will be posted in one day because I have to edit all the photos at the same time and then load them and put descriptions and whatever. But if you're interested in my quilts, they will be in Etsy soon.
100 Cotton says 25 is a lot of quilt wrestling.
Yeah, a lot of quilts. It is a lot of quilts. Let's see. Where were we? This thing jumped. Okay, let's see. Rowena is here. She says hello, everyone from snowy Indiana. We got Jim here. Hello, all. We got Suburban. Hello, y'all. We got everyone's still saying hi. We got Mary Jane saying hi, everyone. Deborah Burton saying hi, everyone. Ray Jean is here saying hi, everyone. Patty C is here saying hi, Tiffany and Quilting family. We got Bernie here saying hi, Tiffany, Scott, and everyone. We've got a Slowing Down Joe here, or just Joe, saying hello, I made it. We got Brenda here. Just shared. Hope my friends jump in. Okay. Heather is here. Hey, I've been watching some of your older videos the past few days. Well, hopefully they're good enough to watch, because some of my old videos, if you say old videos, they are horrible quality, but they're still watchable. Just not very good. Is it froze still?
It's catching up slowly.
Hi, Nita says,
it's like in fast forward when it catches
Scott
up.
And everyone. Busy Bee, yes. Hi, Feisty Lady. Hi, Bonnie Mott says hello, everyone. Hope you're all well. Everyone's still saying hi. Jim is saying that it's
frozen
cold
again.
And light snow, 6 high for today. Feisty Lady said, wish we had warm sun here. Yeah, it's warm. I got Janet here saying hi, Tiff and Scott. Suburban says, Scott, no sympathy for warm weather today. I'm freezing. Well, you guys need to just jump in the car and drive to AZ.
Yeah, we were sweating outside today. It was hot.
We got Maxie Doodle. Hi from Dunedin, Florida. Dunedin. I don't know how to pronounce that. Florida.
They're from Florida. That's what I just
west of Tampa. Got Maggie here saying hi, Tiffany. We got Wendy. Hello from frozen Minnesota. Well, I can assume Minnesota is frozen. I got Teresa Louise here. Saying hi, everyone. Wendy is the current temp is -2. Yeah, you can keep that. Angela I wish -45 here. Ooh, that's even worse than the -2. Ooh. Rowena says 7 there. Husband is flying there for work on Wednesday. Where? Here to Arizona? Ooh, fun. You should just jump in the plane too.
Yeah, come on down.
You can just like
You can play
bungee
on the
jump,
long
not
arm.
bungee jump, but parachute jump, and I'll catch you
Yeah.
after your parachute, so you don't even have to worry about landing. We'll just come
Yeah.
out and help you glide along the ground.
Yeah. She's going to Phoenix. It's hot there too.
Yeah, it's hot there too. Nothing here in Maryland but snow. Diana has greetings from SF East Bay. 7 degrees in Ohio. Oof. See? No way. You said that right, Tiff. Oh, good. And we got Jill here. All right. She says, hi, everyone. So today I long arm quilted my first try at tulips and feathers all in one fail swoop. You know, like just keeping it going, meandering around, but putting tulips in with feathers and little swirly gigs. And you know what? It was my first attempt. I did okay. Everyone says stop downing myself, but when you start to long arm and or free motion quilt or anything, you're the judge of your own work. You guys may see, oh, that looks awesome and beautiful, but I don't see that. I see a mess disaster, and I can't control it. And when you start long arming, if you ever get one, or if you can ever use one, or you start free motion quilting, you're going to say the same thing to yourself, but everyone else is going to say, that looks awesome. And it probably does. It probably really does, but I can't retrain my brain to say, oh, hey, that looks awesome. To me, it doesn't. So this is the quilt that I quilted. If you guys didn't get to see it,
I think it looks awesome.
that is the quilt I quilted. I haven't trimmed it yet because today is project chat and catch up. So I'm like working on it. Like some of these tulips look okay. They look tulipy. Some look like cat heads. And some look like devil horns.
Suburban says it's very pretty.
All I know is that I was trying something new so that when I go to my client's quilt, I tend to like make little practice things. So that way when I get to it, because I'm not a doodler, I like to just do it. I like to load it
says bright
and go.
and cheery.
And when I get to my client's quilt, I want it to flow out of me better than it did on here. Well, I don't think I'm going to quilt this on that. I think I'm going to do something else because I think I need a little bit more practice with my tulips before I go
says the swirliness
any
looks great
further.
against the straight blocks. Softens it up. Yum, looks
Yeah.
cozy.
So that's that. I'll trim it sooner or later in this video since this is project chat and catch up anyway. So yesterday we went out of town to, was that yesterday?
No, that was Friday.
Friday we went out of town to Joanne's out of town and like and subscribe.
Okay.
That was Cyrus, my son, who never is on camera and randomly all on his own came to the camera to tell you guys to like and subscribe. Anyway, so we went out of town to Joanne's to buy fabric for a client's project. And
He says love the feathers.
so here is my, it's not a haul as it is a haul, I guess, at the same time. So let me turn them all so that you could see these colors all beautifully lined up. There we go. So here is the lineup. Let's just put it against the white this way so they'll pick the whole thing up. So here is the lineup of the colorway for a Lone Star. So that is what I'll be working on for a Lone Star is all these beautiful aquas, blues, turquoisey, whatever colors. That is what I need to use. And then the white is obviously the background. And then this will be the border, and this will be a border, and then there'll also be a pieced border because that's how I do
Wendy
my Lone
says that's her
Stars.
favorite quilt pattern.
So this
Yeah.
this will be that. So I figured I'd show you guys. This is what we'll be working with for the Lone Star.
This is an ordered quilt already.
Yes,
laundered
this is
cotton.
this is ordered stuff that I have to go and purchase for people who pay their deposit and so on and so forth. So I was working on the math so that we can work on this week so that you guys could also learn how to make a Lone Star as well. And there are hundreds of ways to do it. Jordan Fabrics does it where you line up all the grain on the quilt. I'm not going to be that anal about it. I don't care if it's all lined up. It still lays flat either way because I'm going to be long arm quilting it. So it'll lay flat, you know, and if you press it nicely and do everything according to the steps that we normally take when we're quilting, it should line up perfectly. This, however, Lone Star is going to be a variation that I'm adding into it. So I always draw a diagram. I hope you guys can see that. I make a diagram, and you can see that in this diagram, there are little pieces like this. So it will have, these are 45-degree diamonds. Obviously, you can't tell because, again, I don't draw very well. There will be, and this is just me playing with scrap fabric to create it, to make sure that I was doing the correct measurement.
Bonnie likes your shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yes, quilt, eat, sleep, repeat, right? So here is a 45-degree pieced 4-patch diamond. This will be going, not this specific color, but the 2 colors that are in here will be going in place of a whole entire line below the line of, like, this outer corner right here is going to have white when all the star points come together. You know, the corners have white, and so do the other corners. So where I'm adding white and a different color, I don't want that to touch white. So it will continue around in a Lone Star. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that because it's so much easier to just do it, and you'll see how it works. It's a 6-color Lone Star. So if you want to follow along, because I'm going to be starting it this week, you need 2 yards of 6 colors, and then choose 2 of those 6 color. Technically, you need 2 of the 2 yards of everything. I'm just overestimating because you can make another one, but I always overestimate because of the borders and everything. And I'm designing as I go, kind of thing. But 2 yards of 6 different colors. One of those colors being my background color. It's also going into the Lone Star. So I got additional yardage. I got, what, 7 yards of that? Because I'm going to be cutting some big, huge squares to put in the corners, plus border, and so on and so forth. Then the other accent color for the second border or third border, whatever border it turns out, because I'm putting the pieced diamonds, not this piece, but the diamonds will be in the borders. The 2 colors that will be a first border and a second border, I got 1.5 yards extra of those. So that'll be 3.5 yards of 2 of the colors in total. So that way it works. And I'll go through all of that in the video. So there's one of the other projects to chat about. So that will be this week. I don't know what time, and it'll probably be a different time every day. It all depends on how tired I am or if I've overworked myself. Blah, blah, blah.
Tired now, but we're here.
Yes. So there's that needs to get worked on. And then hopefully the Lone Star will be at least ready for the long arm within a week, because it does take a while. I'm piecing every individual diamond on their own. I'm not making strip units. Reason for that.
Melinda says hi.
Hello. Reason for not making strip units is because I am adding this 4-patch in. So I have to piece these all individually. It's not that hard on it's just, if you got rid of all of this, I'm just gonna kind of show you. If you get rid of all of this stuff, it's not square, but we're gonna pretend it is.
Melinda Cotton says it's going to take a lot of time if you piece them individually.
If you take away all that, it's just a 6x6 block.
Brenda says be
6
fun
across
for me
by
to
6
listen
down.
while you work.
So it's just a 6x6 block. That's all
I
it
like
is.
that, Brenda.
So you can do those in a strip unit or not. And then I'm just going through and doing all the math of how many strips I need to cut of what size and so on and so forth. So that is the extras. And I'll tell you guys all that in the video when I start it. And since it's a step-by-step thing, you guys will get explained it throughout the whole entire thing quite well. So should be good. Next on project chat is I haven't pressed it yet, but I put my mini little quilt on here with the rooster on, and I put the backing here. I just roughly cut out a size, so it's a little oversized, of my backing, and then I put some 80/20 poly cotton in the middle, and then this on top, and I'm going to iron this super duper flat. And then I don't need to pin it or anything because the iron will help melt the polyester that puts the cotton together, and it'll stay.
Yep, Suburban
like
says you gotta
glue.
find the rooster.
Yep, the rooster is right here. I asked Justin to find the rooster earlier. He found the feet to another rooster somewhere over here. He's like, that counts, doesn't it? I said, yeah, it counts. So that is what I'm going to do today.
Teresa says, love your mini quilt.
I'm going to quilt that while we're here. I just haven't rolled a bobbin or anything like that.
Want me to turn
because
the iron on?
or turned the iron on or any of that because I suck right now.
So, am I going to be ironing this now?
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
So I have this really
Tell me, honey.
thin Masterpiece by Superior Threads 80/12 needle. It's 100% extra long staple Egyptian crown cotton for piecing and applique, but I quilted the other wall hanging with it, so I figured I'll just quilt this one with it too. But that is not bobbin for it. That's not the correct bobbin for it.
You're frozen. Oh, you're moving.
I think this is the correct bobbin for it. Like, hold it right next to each other. Yep, that is the correct bobbin.
You keep like stuttering. You freeze, you go. You freeze, you go.
I cannot control our internet again, guys. I don't. They haven't came yet. Not that we could see outside, and I go outside, you know, to smoke all the time. So I have not seen anybody out there working on the pole, which sucks because we have sucky internet thanks to it. So today I decided to quilt, just so you know.
What size squares in the rooster quilt?
They are 1-inch squares in that. Very small. Oh, come on, Bobbin Genie. I got a little Bobbin Genie in here. So far, it has not been a problem. It's working just fine. And I will have to roll a second one. So we're going to also roll one more bobbin.
Do you want to try using the tablet here?
I don't really want to end the video to start another video because it's going to do the same thing.
Okay, because it's pretty bad. Brenda says the bobbins work? Question mark.
Yes. Yeah, they do.
Well, Tiff is very happy with them. Brenda, thank you.
All right.
Bourbon says she understands her internet stinks too.
I don't know how to fix it or control it, unfortunately, my friends. I kind of think it was better before they started messing with it. But, yeah, I don't know.
And Teresa says it's not that bad. Although watching your phone, it's frozen. You're frozen now. So I don't know. As long as they're happy.
I don't know. I have no idea. All right, let's move that because this is a totally different color. And thread this. So I'm going to, once the iron is ready, I'm going to go over there and show you guys how I iron fuse non-fusible batting.
Yes, it's ready.
It's not a fusible batting. The batting is actually just an 80% cotton, 20% polyester, but I use the fact that it's got polyester in it to melt the polyester part of the batting to it to flatten it out, and then it's lovely. Okay.
Suburban says it's improved. It's just glitchy versus constant buffering.
Oh, okay.
That's Suddenlink compared to Frontier. Huh?
Yeah. All right, can you close the door so we don't hear them talking?
Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna turn you guys to face over there so you can watch my butt.
Do you want me to turn the camera for you? I can do that while you iron. Since you don't want me to iron.
So I'm got it all flat on here. But what I really, really need to do first is remove that so that I can press this back because I didn't do that first. And that iron is not the iron I wanted.
I'm sorry, do you want me to plug in the other one?
The continuous steam.
Well, it's so continuous it steams my glasses up. I don't know. Hold on, this one's cold there, it needs water. If you're gonna have any steam. Anyone else, sorry. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can't overflow, I have it held down. When I hold it back, the way it goes, it's gonna pour out.
Give it a second. Gotta let it warm up.
Yeah, she's still cold. Hi, Linda. Linda says hi.
So I guess while that warms up, I guess I can just trim a quilt real quick. Because I'm trying to do 500 things at the same exact time. Okay, so let's trim a quilt. Hopefully it doesn't knock anything over. So I'm literally just trimming a quilt while we wait for the iron to become warm enough. Oops.
It's meanie.
And you can see how lofty this quilt is. Nice and puffy. Just the way I like it.
Hi, Shelly. Shelly says hi, Tiffany, everyone.
Hello.
Bernie giving everyone updates on the Super Bowl.
Don't watch.
Thank you, Jim, for letting everyone know about that.
What?
Jim's telling everybody to check their quality so you can get the best picture.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, your iron's beeping.
Hold on, I can wait 2
Yeah,
seconds
it's a
while I do this. I literally just line my ruler up and just trim.
Rowena says, what size is the cute quilt?
It is 49 by 66. It's not very big.
Linda says she's making a baby quilt from tumblers from for her hairdresser's daughter.
And one more side to trim. It's just a little lap quilt. Ta-da, all trimmed. So that will be ready for binding when I finally get to it. So that way you guys can see in a still shot, you can see all the puff. Look at all the puff. And when it's washed, it'll shrink down a little bit. So it'll look even better after it's washed. And the back is that mini fabric. So you guys can see the little
Minnie
tulips
Mouse.
and stuff.
Minnie Mouse.
See it better on the black than you can from the front. See? All right. Done. So that's over in my pile of things that I need to do. All right, let's
Bonnie
get
says,
to
I love the fabric.
some ironing.
All you gotta do is bind that now. Do you know what you're gonna bind the Minnie Mouse with?
Pink. I'm gonna find pink. No, actually, I'm gonna do the black and white polka dot. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's cool. Bernie says, cute, cute, cute. Linda says, love it.
So I'm just gonna iron this first.
Vicky asked
Because
earlier
this
what
wasn't-
size squares.
There were 6-inch squares for that.
I missed that. Sorry, Mickey.
I made that in a video for you guys
Hi,
like
Teresa.
4 videos ago.
Bernie asked, do we have any padding on the ironing board there?
It's like almost gone now.
It did when we made it. It was super thick, but it's
Yeah.
years old and has flattened itself.
Yep.
We
Yes.
have an ancient video of how we made the ironing board because Tiff and I made that together. It's our homemade ironing board.
So what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna lay this back on there. Nice and straight. Flatten it out.
Bernie says, ah, I see.
Flatten it out. I'm gonna grab my top. I'm going to center it, making sure that it's straight with my directional back because my back is directional. Making sure it's all nice and flat. And it is. Everything's straight and flat. And I'm going to actually take the iron and melt it now. And I have the iron is consistently steaming, pushing it through so that it helps melt it faster. This is not a
Thank you,
fusible
Teresa, for
batting.
reminding everyone.
This batting is not fusible. This is just how I make it fusible because I am melting with the heat for the polyester batting.
And that's not bad to do?
Nope. Flattening it out. So it would be as flat as using cotton, but I don't have any cotton scraps this big. So, and I don't feel like frame piecing together any batting for this.
Bernie says, so that's not sticky. The iron isn't in, the iron is melting.
It's just melting it. That's
Yep. That's what you're saying. The iron is just melting it.
it. Yep. I am just melting it together. Why? Because it's got polyester in it. If you were to have stuck it in a microwave, it would catch your microwave on fire. All I'm doing is melting it. So I'm trying not to put the iron directly on the polyester. I'm just running it along the edge.
Bernie says, so cool.
I do this all the time with the 80-20 when I do in-home like wall hangings and stuff. I always just do this instead of spray basting. And sometimes I spray base, but most of the time I just melt it.
Hi, DB. DB says hi.
Hello. And I'm making sure the whole thing is flat. And then I'm going to flip it over and go to the back side and melt that too. So, see? It's melted on. So now I just need to melt the other side. And that's all I do. So I melt it. I fuse it. And there's no glue. No glue needed. It's the easiest way to do these little quilts. Da, da, da. Oh, you guys like watching me just iron.
Maybe it's calming.
I don't want to get any folds or puckers underneath my quilt, so I'm making sure that this is just as fused as the front. Melted to the polyester, so it ain't going nowhere.
Mary Jane says it's relaxing.
So you can see, I kind of want to like, see, listen, it's glued because it melts to it. Now I have to remelt that, but just so you know, it melts to it. Just get that corner back down.
DB's asking, what are you working on tonight?
Just going to quilt this by, I don't know, stitching in the ditch, I guess. Like, I don't know.
You'll come up with something nice.
I'm thinking.
Now you're just doing random projects.
I'm just catching up with the stuff that needed to be done in my room as much as I can possibly tell you about and do all at once. All right.
Laundered cotton, that's less expensive than basting spray for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. But it's got to be the poly. It's got to have polyester in the batting, or else it won't melt like that. Because if it's not polyester, it doesn't melt. Turn what off?
Oh, it's just me. My screen went black.
Oh no, I just moved them.
Oh.
I tried to move slowly, but obviously that's an impossible
I'm sorry, I thought you hit a button because my whole screen went black.
Oh no, didn't hit no button. All right, let's see. What do I want to do? I want a walking foot. That's what I want to do first.
Yes, DB, that's the tiny square quilt she showed a little bit ago.
Yep. I got to get some stuff done, you know. So I'm gonna put my walking foot on. Yeah. No.
Laundered cotton asks, the poly is blended throughout the batting, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Are we going to use the iron again or should I unplug it?
Oh, you can unplug it now.
Okay.
So it'll start beeping at us.
Yes, I know. That's why I asked. It must be the tablet because yeah, it keeps going black.
All right.
Video.
Walking foot is on.
DB says cool.
And I'm going to lift this up a little.
No, you're over here. It must be
Which
the
is my
tablet.
pressure foot pressure gauge. Wow, I can't never say that. Like, I'm gonna lift it just a little bit so that it's not gonna start crunching because it's quite a few layers.
Laundered cotton says thanks.
And I think I'm going to start with. I'm thinking. I kind of want to just stitch in between. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stitch on the diagonal, but not on my orange and not on my brown. So I'm going to pull my bobbin thread up first. Come on, catch. I'm going to attempt to grab this. My nails are a little too long. There we go. All right, I'm going to stitch from corner to corner. There we go. So my squares will be my guide. So I'm going to back stitch. And we're going to switch to a 3mm. And I'm just going to stitch from here to here. It's right there.
Here to here, right there.
Yep, here to here to here to here. And I'm going to be very careful going from corner to corner. Oh yeah, I'm going like that, hopefully. That corner. And go back the opposite way. So I'm just literally stitching like this.
have any questions or anything while Tip's working?
What are you guys all working on? And then Scott can just start reading what you guys are working on.
Teresa made a few beaded zipper pulls this afternoon.
Ooh. Okay. I'm going to stitch in the stitch real quick. Let's come down and do that opposite side. I want to make sure that I get all the way around this whole entire thing at the same time. Come to this corner, right there. And now, go down again.
Jilly's working on a scrap black. What's and gray. 5.5-inch block. Oh, white now. Okay. White and gray. 5.5-inch block. Brenda says excited to see those. Maxie Doodle is quilting her first king size quilt today. Billy says hello. Hi, Billy.
I've already gone that way. I guess I'm gonna double stitch in that ditch. So I'm only, I don't know how well you guys can see this, but I'm not stitching in the brown or the orange, only in the colors. And I'm only gonna go this way. I'm not gonna go the opposite way because all of my orange and brown only fall that direction. So
Jim says I
pretty
iron
much going
fabric
on each side of it.
that I will cut into pre-cut sizes. Still have one hamper full to iron.
You know how you
Teresa sent you
feel.
and Kim a picture.
Okay.
Evie's working on quilting. Bonnie finished her mom's and great-grandchildren's quilt. Emily is currently watching you, crocheting a scarf, and watching football all at once.
I'm not coming this way. That way I'm not double stitching everything.
Jim did bulk shopping and he's still separating and putting away.
Ah.
Maxie Doodle's going to start Jean Truelove's block party blocks tomorrow.
Ooh, that looks fun.
That will be fun. Well, Brenda did some painting today. A sloth. She plans to applique on her sloth quilt and made masks.
I totally wanted to make my daughter a sloth quilt.
You can still do that someday.
Oh, I know. My daughter Alexa loves sloths.
Yes, Brenda, we want to see it. Teresa said you want to see it. Yes. Feisty Lady says she stopped watching a football game because the commercials are disappointing this year.
And don't forget that you guys also are welcome to join the Tiffany's Quilting Life Community Quilting Group, which is in the description below, if you have Facebook, so that you guys can share what you're working on with me, as well as with the others that you were talking about in here, because I don't have a way to show it all live. So you guys just have to join the group and share that way.
Hi, Elaine. Elaine is doing some strip piecing on her
And then
shuttle machine.
I always share finished projects in the group too, so you guys can actually see clear shot pictures of the thing that I'm working on.
Hi, Brenda. Brenda says hi.
Hello.
The other Brenda Foley says I will show when I get a little more done working in watercolor fabric paint on third layer so far.
I'm seriously trying to pay attention to all these points.
Hi, Linda. Linda asks, what is the name of the Facebook group, Tiffany?
It's Tiffany's Quilting Life Community quilting group.
It's down in the description below, right?
Yep, in the description below. Every single one of my videos, there's a link to it. It's a private group, so if you're like trying to hide that you're doing something from Cousin Myrtle, you know that they're not going to see it because they're on Facebook too, but you're in a private group. So if you share it in the group, nobody like Cousin Myrtle are going to see it. Only
Thank
the
you,
people in the
Teresa.
group.
Teresa posted a Facebook.com group thing.
Yep, the link. Scott doesn't know how to do all that, and I've actually never sat and showed him how.
That's why Scott doesn't know how. Scott was never shown how.
But there's no Facebook on there, so you wouldn't be able to get it anyway.
Oh,
I took
okay.
Facebook and all that off that thing.
Okay. How is there an arrow scrolling this up and down when I'm not touching anything?
Because you keep touching this.
No, I don't.
Well, if your arm is touching
No,
it or
I don't.
something,
I'm touching the side over here.
then I don't know.
I've been doing it the whole video. I'm not touching anything. I'm touching the sides.
So lots and lots of spinning and moving, but if you want something quilted, just know, be patient. And
Billy says, yes, the
It
pictures
should
on
come
Facebook
together.
are very clear.
yes, that's one thing I got going for me is a clear Facebook. I'm literally like, make sure that your quilting space is free of clutter, or else I'm just gonna keep knocking into it. And since I have
Do you want me to
the
move all that stuff for you?
microphone right here,
I can move it all out of the camera. That would be behind the camera.
no, it's fine. Since I have the microphone right here, I'm tired of hitting all this stuff. I might end up knocking the microphone. I don't want you guys to like hear all the thudding sounds.
Okay.
Let's go back there, and there we go. Now, this should be good. So, I haven't got very far, but it's far enough. So far, I'm doing okay. I really just have so many things I want to get done. And out of the way so that my client quilts for the next couple weeks are the only thing I focus on. I tend to do that when I'm working on client quilts, but I've been shoving most of my other projects aside for so long that, you know, I might as well just finish them and then start client work.
Billy's been machine embroidering some baby quilts and hopes to be able to get out to the long arm in a few weeks.
I don't know how it is I can go slow on here, but on the long arm I just can't go slow. You guys ever wonder that? One thing you do one way, but when you go and do the same exact thing, but on a totally different, like say machine or whatever, it's completely different. On this machine I can quilt slow. On the long arm I can't.
Well, you got your machine gun foot on now, so you go slow, they can hear you. Hi, Linda. Linda says hi.
Hello. Welcome, everybody. everybody say what they were working on?
Already
Was
read
that
all
it?
Yeah.
Nobody else had anything else to say?
I can try, Joe. How do you zoom in the quilting?
Oh,
Is
here.
there a
Hold
way
on,
for me
guys.
to do that?
Yep, I'll do it.
Okay.
I gotta see if it go.
You just want me to move the camera behind you like we used to do?
We can.
That's up to you. I don't care. That's pretty zoomed in now. Right there. I'd say that's good. What do you think?
Hold on, let me get this to stay up.
It's better
Right
than moving the whole
there.
thing. Suburban says, I think this is my favorite of all the projects Tiffany has done since I found her channel. That's awesome, Suburban.
Give me 2 seconds, guys. It's very hard to move this and then twist it. There we go.
Kim says, I'm making a sandwich and gonna work on it. She's gonna make a sandwich and work on it.
There you go.
Did you hear, honey?
Yeah.
That was funny. Billy says, I love my sewing building, but in order to use it, I have to have a sitter for hubby.
Oh, that's Damon that's here.
I don't know. You can come in and say hi.
I'm crossing over the rooster.
Joe says, thank you.
And there goes the microphone.
Do you want me to move it?
Nope, we're going to put you guys right there.
Okay. I could have moved it for you.
Turn down. Am I out of bobbin?
I don't know.
Yes,
are
I
you?
am.
Put a new one in.
Threw it in the dish. No, I didn't throw it in the dish. I know where. I put it over here.
Linda says the colors in this project are really pretty.
Thank you.
Bernie says, is the rooster in one of the 1-inch squares?
Yes. Hold on. It's you guys are zoomed, so I'll be able to show you. Hopefully.
Billy says that is such a cute quilt.
Seriously? Go in the hole. Thank you. Oh, come on.
You got it, Tiff. Just take your time.
The rooster is right here. He's facing me right now correctly in the correct manner, but here is the rooster right there. I don't know how well that's zoomed in on it, but there's the rooster. All right, so it's a good thing it landed on a side seam when it ran out. Okay, so let me drop my thread right here. And I'm gonna manually drop it. Pull the bobbin thread. Same as I would do if I was free motion quilting. Go to the back.
Jim says, did you figure out how long it took to make the top?
To make this top?
Yeah.
I don't know. I actually don't know. Didn't take that long, right? You guys watched me make it, didn't you?
Yeah, there was a video of it. I believe, right?
Yeah.
I know you did a video of the other mini one.
Yes, I did. I'm literally aiming from corner to corner.
Maybe you only did a video of the other little one and not this one.
No, I did do a video of me making this. I swear I did.
Hi, Shirley. Shirley says hi.
Hello.
Hi, Becca. Becca's on.
Hey, Becca.
Becca wants to borrow your long arm. LOL.
Come on.
Tell you, Becca, whenever you come out, just come on over. You come to Vegas or whatever, drive on down. You guys can play on it all day long.
Step, turn, and I knew I was dragging needles around because it was hitting it, yanking them off. Miles move that too.
But I don't think I would quilt going the other way.
I'm not
I
quilting the
think too
opposite
much
way,
quilting
just this way.
one direction.
Yeah, I'm only going this direction, and only in the colors that are not the orange and the brown, which are the borders as well. And I'm only going to echo around the borders, I think.
Hi, Carol.
Plus, I don't want to try to aim from corner to corner the opposite way. I like it just the one way.
Plus, Becca, if you ever do come visit, eventually Tiff's quilting stuff's going to be in the house, right? The long
Yeah, we won't have to hang out in a garage.
Yeah. It was hot today. The garage wasn't hot, but the backyard was hot. The garage will soon be hot.
So if anybody ever comes to visit, hopefully soon, we'll be able to just hang out in the house.
We just dread taking apart the machine and bringing it in the house because that's a long, hard event.
Kind of trying to keep it open so you guys can watch and see the quilting, since it is zoomed in for a reason. So I'm almost done with this side, and then I'll stitch in the ditch around to finishing the other side.
Brenda asks, what is for supper?
For me, I'm gonna have whatever Justin made, but I don't know what it was again. Something.
Something with tortellini and cheese and chicken.
Chicken tortellini. That's what he made.
It was good.
I haven't eaten yet. I will, though, after the video.
Now you're going to get all them talking about food, though, and then I'm going to be starving again. Even though I just ate before we started. Hi, Beverly. Beverly says hi.
Hello. All right, here's the last one right here. Going this direction. And then I'm going to take advantage of this direction. And I'm going to go here, this way. Turn the whole entire thing this way. Come down this inner
Brenda
side.
says sorry to me.
It's okay.
They like to talk about food, though. Oh, look, Jim's having sloppy joes and waffle fries. Goodness, that sounds good.
I'm just stitching in the ditch right now to make my way to the other side that has not been completed.
Sherry says stew in a crock
Is there a
pot,
reason for this really long thread?
I don't know.
Oh, I have a bobbin that's can you guys see that? There
need
was
help?
a random bobbin that got scooched from the quilt being moved around, and then it fell on the floor and bobbinated everywhere. It bobbinated.
Do you need help?
No, I do not.
Okay.
It's for the brother machine too.
Oh, Becca says Mama Nancy and I are watching Gone with the Wind, and she's getting ready to make a quilted roll for Mama's crochet needles. That's an interesting choice. Gone with the Wind.
Oops, see, it came undone, but that's okay. Been moving it around too much.
I'm not sure what a street taco is, Jill, but it sounds good. That kind of street taco thing.
Okay, now I'm here. So once I finish this side, I'll come around and finish the last of the going around it.
They're liking Gone with the Wind. They're commenting on that.
I like it. I haven't watched it in a long time, but I like it.
I've never actually seen it. I didn't know you liked it. We could watch that together someday. You know that?
Yeah. You guys want to know a really good movie? Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken. Try to find it and watch it. Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken. That is an amazing movie.
And it is a Disney movie.
And
it's
it's
not
a
a
Disney
cartoon.
movie.
It's got actors and actresses. It is a good
I have
movie.
loved that movie since I was a little girl.
Oh, okay. Jill says street tacos are basically prepared and cooked chicken with all the fixings. Okay, well, they sound good. Heather says, OMG, I love that movie.
Yes, I love that movie. Absolutely love that movie. And no matter how many times I've seen it, I still always cry. Always. It's just a tearjerker. But then it has its happy moments too, obviously.
It's a very good movie. It's a Disney movie. Very good.
So, just in case you ever want to watch my favorite movie, that's my favorite movie.
Oh, Suburban says Gone with the Wind and Smokey and the Bandit were both filmed in her hometown. She's been
Wow.
to several of the houses used.
That's cool.
Linda says she thinks it's on Netflix.
What?
Probably Gone with the Wind. I don't think a lot of hearts can't be broken. I think she's talking about
No, because when we had Disney Plus, it wasn't even on that.
Yeah. A lot of hearts can't be broken. It's hard to find. It's hard to even find. I had to look it up on eBay, and it's expensive. That's why we don't have it. Maybe come our next holiday, I'll have to get it for you. Hi, Barbara. Barbara says, I'm looking for new sewing machines. Quilting ideas and why? Thank you.
Looking
Am I
for
late
a
night go-to? I'm not sure what all you're saying there, Barbara.
Everybody will have a different recommendation for sewing machines.
She's saying go-to ideas and why?
Maybe ideas for quilting or something? I don't know.
And thank you, I'm not sure. Suburban says there's so much more in person. Yes, I'm sure all that movie stuff is. No, Linda, it's not No Heart Can't Be Broken. It's Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken.
Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken. That's my favorite movie.
Yeah.
It came out when I was in elementary
Yes,
school.
Bonnie, that's the right movie. You have it. Yep. Bonnie says it's the one with the girl and a horse that jump. Yep.
Yep. It's the jumping horses woman who goes blind and still does it. Definitely inspirational movie, that's for sure. Everyone said she couldn't, but she could.
Hi, Brenda. Brenda's got to go to bed.
Okay, good night. I'm literally almost done here. Once these are done, I just got to go around the edge.
Yep, Bonnie, that's Tiffany's favorite movie.
Oops, one more. Duh. So I kind of should just grab right here and start from up here and go the rest of the way around. And then take the opposite side of it. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to snip my thread right here because I don't want a little tail. I'm going to turn the whole thing. I'm going to come to where its closest stopping point is, right here. Drop my needle. Pick up my bobbin thread. Take
Thank
a
you,
couple
Teresa.
stitches.
Teresa shared the Facebook group again.
And stitch in a ditch all the way, the rest of the way around to where I ended the opposite direction. Literally want that to stay nice. And I'm using my hands to open the seams just a little bit because they are really tiny. Let me snip my starting thread off real quick because it didn't do it. Okay. I'm going to go all the way to where I don't have double stitching anymore. Which is down this bottom corner. Now I'm going to go ahead and break it and go around this whole entire thing. So I'm going to go around the outside of the screen now.
Hi, Sonia.
The thread is pulled up to the top without yanking it. All right, so I'm separating this. I'm pulling this ditch apart so that I can sort of stay in it all the rest of the way around. Pull my starting thread out. So you guys should be able to see all this quilting. literally just trying to stitch in the ditch, but it never ends up in. It's always next to.
It looks pretty. You're doing a good job. June says it looks good, Tiff.
I like this one. I like this one's quilting better than the other one, but that's okay. They are just wall hangings. So I'm coming up to where I started.
Joe says yes, the quilting is perfect for that. Love.
Okay, now I'm just gonna echo this stitch around the edge. So now I'm just going to
Do it up, down, back. Yeah.
bring the needle up. I bring my thread up to the top. Forward stitch, back stitch, and now I'm just echoing. Literally. That way it's stitched neatly all the way around.
June says, oh, don't say just, they're still art.
Don't what?
Don't say just, they are still art.
Oh yeah. I always guess where it's going to land for the outer side. So like I come along here, and if I need to go to the curve, I always beyond that by a couple stitches and just guess.
Maxie
That my
Doodle
foot?
says, you are so talented, Tiff.
Oh,
She's
thank
right. You are. Thank you, Maxie Doodle.
Okay, coming up to my starting point, I'm going to cross over those stitches, back stitch, lift the needle, come to the other side. I'm not even cutting threads. I will trim that away later. So I'm going to come right there, twist it. So you can see I left that thread there, which is perfectly fine. So I'm technically stitching a 1/4 inch away from the ditch. Now I'm coming up to another corner. I want it right there. To it right there.
DB says, bye all, gotta go take care of my mom. Have a good night.
Okay.
Night, DB. Take care.
Thanks for hanging out. Last time on this direction. And we'll move on to the round. I'm coming up to where I stop. I'm just going to align those. Cross it.
What are you saying, honey?
Oh, I was saying crossing. Now I'm going to switch this side.
Teresa's asking, how many unfinished projects do you have, Tiffany?
A lot. A whole heck of a lot.
Oh, I knew that.
I have quite a few. Now I will get to working on all of them as soon as I'm done with my client quilts.
Hi, Cherry. Cherry says, I'm so late. Hi, gang.
Oh, it's fine.
Too cold, Shirley. Really too cold in Calgary. Feisty Lady says, Tiff, your sewing machine sounds like a speed racer compared to my machine.
This isn't even going as fast as it really goes.
I know. When she has that foot on, I say it sounds like a machine gun. I tell her, I call it the machine gun foot.
Land them on top of each other. Again, I'm going to lift my needle and I'm going to start. So I'm going to have a binding right there. So I'm going to come just a little bit in. So the binding will be against the edge.
You thought this was a seam or something? That was weird.
Well, what I'm going to do is put a second stitch. But for now, I'm leaving like room for the binding. But I'm still going to stitch that down. So I'm like technically stitching, I don't know. Pretty good.
Feisty Lady said she's sewing on a 1952 FAF.
A 19 what?
52 FAF.
Ah.
PFAFF.
Fast.
Yeah, 130. She says mine doesn't go real fast.
My old Kenmore, one of the Kenmores I had gotten when I first started. I can't say it was old for me because it wasn't. It was new for me, but it was old as in it probably was from like 1965 or something. Remember that thing?
Mm-hmm.
Stitch, stitch, stitch. And then every once in a while it would want to go fast. That thing was annoying. So I bought another one used. Obviously I was buying these used. I bought another one and it was a little bit faster, but not as fast as my brother was. So I just went ahead and said, screw it, told Scott, I think we're just going to have to go to Walmart and actually buy me a machine instead of us keep buying off of Facebook. So that's when I bought my first brother. What did I buy? The PR 1100 something or other. The Project Runway. Ooh, fun. I actually have a fully basted baby quilt too that I need to do. And now I'm just going to put one stitch all the way around into this to hold it down because it wasn't basted, but that's where the binding is going to end up anyway. So I definitely do not need to go slow for this part. What?
She says she owns 200 vintage machines.
Holy
she says
moly.
she loves to switch out to different machines.
Where do you keep them all?
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'm just tacking the edge down. When I trim the darn thing, it'll probably trim some of this off because it shifted just a little bit. Not much, but just a little.
Okay, she's working on tiny little 4 patches because of you. But I don't have a pattern. Will you just sew them together and see what happens?
Yep.
You
right.
do.
Now I'm going to snip all my junctions away right
Feisty
here.
lady says she keeps them in her garage, LOL.
You must have a big garage. Are they all in their original boxes? There's one for you.
Yeah, that is a good question.
Yeah. I would have probably kept mine in the original boxes. All right, let me turn the camera and unzoom so that you guys can see.
What's all the papers?
Because I'm going to trim it. Those are my little alphabets.
Oh.
Okay, unzoom. Wow, we're still zoomed because it won't unzoom. Come on. There we go. Okay. I'm going to trim it now. It doesn't look quite flat. But we're going to make it even more flatter. After I trim it, I'm going to iron it so it stays super flat. I do that sometimes, just so that you know. Rotary cutters I threw behind me. So like I said, some of this is probably going to get trimmed off because it shifted a little. But I always try to keep it
We got another
straight.
Brenda Logan. She says hello from Canada. I think I'm
Hello.
late. LOL. It's okay,
Oh,
Brenda.
it's okay. Nobody's late. I'm trying to straighten that. Sometimes the corners bow, and I can't control that. And again, this is just a wall hanging anyway.
Feisty lady says some are and some aren't in the original boxing. I believe she means. She says the most she paid $5 to $10 for.
Wow.
Some just got dropped off at my front door. LOL.
So everybody knows you're the sewing machine lady, maybe?
Apparently. Cherry says that is so pretty. June says it's pretty.
Come on. This is why I'm going to iron it.
It looks really good.
There.
I like it.
Some of that will be covered in. Let me iron it real quick and then I'll show you better because it's like bowed.
Bowed out.
Flatten it back out. It's wall hanging, so it's not going to matter, but the little quilt itself was very stretchy to start with.
Beverly says very pretty.
There we go. That is much better. We want a nice flat wall hanging. There we go. Ta-da!
Bernie says I want to make one now.
Here we go. So there we have it. And obviously, like right here, the binding will cover that. But now that it's ironed.
Cherry says you can dampen it and block it.
Yeah.
Teresa says awesome, Tiffany.
There we go. Just needed a little bit of flattening and stretching, that's all. So there it is. So you see it's very, this area was super stretchy, you know, like I could still stretch it.
June says I really like that. Good job.
And then the back side is obviously my farm print.
Linda says what patience. Kim says that is so pretty.
So you can see the
I like
diagonal
the farm print.
quilting
again, I
on
like
that. It's not too heavy. And that's why I decided not to go the opposite way because I didn't want it to be too heavy.
Emily
it's
says
held
adorable.
down. So there that is.
Suburban
So
says beautiful.
I'm getting things done. And can you find the rooster? Oh, we'll stick it right there. You guys should be able to see him right there. You can literally see him on the screen.
Can you? Can you see him on your screen?
Yeah.
Mhm.
There he is, right there. Can you see the rooster?
Suburban says beautiful. Shirley says I really like that. What color are you using for the binding?
Okay, let me unzoom.
Jill says looks pretty darn awesome. Nita says you have absolutely awesome. Great job, Tiffany.
Hold on.
Teresa asks, are you binding it in brown?
I don't know yet. Because I have to dig through my stash and see if I have any of that brown grunge, because it's the brown grunge, but
Wandered Cotton
this
says
is brown grunge, and then this is like the
love the
smoky whatever.
love the butterscotch fabrics best. Bernie says beautiful. How many colors in there?
I don't know.
Wandered Cotton says reminds me of fall leaves.
I don't know.
There's a lot of colors.
I don't know.
So we don't know what we're gonna bind it with yet?
No, because I need to find the. I gotta remember where I put all those grunge fabrics that I got from the quilt store. Maybe I'll brown. If there's a brown or even a cream color would look good. Or there's baby blue in this.
Is there? Wow.
Yeah, there's baby blue, like sky blue. I don't know. I'll find one of the something colors in this room to bind it with.
Oh, it is pretty clear on here.
So there that is. Isn't that just super cool? Okay.
That is cute.
And then the other stuff besides doing that, I hung my Tiffany's Quilting Life sewing machine collage. I also hung my other
Should we turn the camera to show them?
Country Stars quilt, the little miniature, and then even though they kept falling and it was covering the TV, and I wanted to plug the computer into the TV, but I haven't done that yet. So yeah, I've been just like, they're temporarily hung. You won't see them unless I'm standing and you guys are looking at the ceiling. So let's just show you while we're right here.
Well, we don't have a mouse anymore for the computer. If we plugged it into the TV, we need a mouse for it.
So there's my Tiffany's Quilting Life way up there. And then my little Country Stars hanging up there for now. Because I have nowhere else to like hang them. So I could hang one more mini on this side, I guess. But I want to put it somewhere else. Just don't know yet. Because again, this whole area has too much stuff.
Make more.
So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And I hung another one behind me, but that one you guys have seen.
No, Jill, we're not watching the Super Bowl.
No, I don't do football. Don't ask.
Wandered
I just
Cotton
don't.
says I like the clips and wire. Easy change out to keep it fresh.
Sorry.
Beverly says awesome.
Where did I put those fabrics?
Yep, that's binder twine up there with some
Ooh,
cheapo plastic dollar store clips. We
I'm
are
just gonna pull this out and look.
Ooh, did you find something?
No brown grunge, just that one with the pink, but you know, that might actually look good. Hold on. So this is the grunge color. I only need to hold one of them up. Pretend this was binding. I think that looks good on there.
Hi, Lisa. Lisa says hi.
It goes with all the colors, right?
Emily said awesome.
So this could be the binding.
It could be.
Well, yeah, because look, look how many colors it goes with in here.
The odd grunge sort of thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's got
that's that one
pink
weird
and
one.
yellowish and cream in it, you know?
Wendy says I think the green would be good too.
Yeah, I
Hi,
like
Linda.
that. And it
Linda
looks,
says hi, guys.
it looks fine with the back, but anything looks fine with the back because it's against the wall. But
Joe says I like it.
against the edge of the quilt, if it was only just a smidge. Hello. I think it would be perfect. So that's what I think I'm going to do.
Laundered cotton says bind it with dark brown, but use the yellow for a flanged binding.
I don't have dark brown. The only other colors I have, blue. I also have this that looks like wood grain that's blue, but I think that's too blue.
Yeah. I think
Against
it's
that.
too blue also.
Yeah, I'm not even going to show you guys because it's too blue.
She says use the same brown as the outer border.
Yeah, I don't have any more of that.
We don't have any more of it. It's all used.
Yeah. It's all is because it was scraps. That's why. Everything that went into this is just scraps. I have this.
Is that red or is that
No.
rusted? Rusted?
It's like rust.
Okay.
No, I don't like it. Nope, not gonna work. I don't know.
So
I'll have to
says
dig through all my
thanks.
fabrics. I'll have to dig and see. Because
You
I
got
do
a lot of fabric. Huh?
I do have an opposite of this green right here. An opposite color. Hold on, I'll show you.
Bernie says, how about the inner border?
I have this, which is the opposite.
Jill says
Of
scrappy
that.
binding.
See? Almost. I mean, it would do.
She says, can you make scrappy binding?
I could.
Ooh, I think I might like that.
This?
I don't know. It's hard to tell, but maybe. What do you think?
We're thinking binding here, guys. Binding.
Teresa says, I like that.
Because it's country, you know? I'm kind of trying to stick with the whole country type theme, see?
Teresa says, I like that.
It's just binding, so, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm trying to fold it to where it looks like it's hanging over.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. I like that. Can you guys see that? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that one. I think it looks better than all of them.
What do you guys think?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Linda says, I like that better than yellow.
Yeah. Okay. That I'll work on later. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm hungry now.
Oh, that's reds.
Yeah, I don't have any other colors. All right, watch out. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I like that one the best.
Anita says, I like that too. Teresa says, I really like it. Janice says, I like that.
Hold on.
Janice, I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. Linda says, I like
Just
that.
so that
one
you
she's
can
holding. June says, it's a good one. Sherry
It's
says,
just
I like it. Nancy
binding.
Doodle says, yes. Nita and Bernie are giving you a thumbs up. Jim
So,
says, that works.
It would be like that. Can you see that?
Yeah.
I like it. It keeps it country.
Yeah, I like it. I think the consensus is that one. Everyone's agreeing with
Yep.
you.
That's what's going to go on it.
Emily says, looks good. June says, yes, yes, yes. Wonder
Okay.
Cotton says, yeah, that works. June says, very good. Bernie says, yep.
All right, there we go. Decisions made. And I have a whole big, huge pile of
Do you want me to
everything
fix that when you get back on
falling on
camera?
the floor.
I can do that.
Okay.
I think, never mind. Very is nice. Yep,
Okay.
very perfect. Very nice, perfect. It's better than the yellow. Yes, that's the one.
All right, guys.
I like it.
That's what I'm going to do. That'll be the binding. And then that's it. That's what I'm going to do. I think it'll look good. Anyways, that's it. I'm done for today.
Yeah, we're tired.
I need to eat and go to sleep. I did not
go
get
eat.
no sleep last night.
We didn't get no sleep all weekend.
Anyway, so hopefully you guys have, the most of you who use Facebook, join the Facebook group so that you can post pictures and things that you're working on that we've talked about here, and I post still shots for inspiration. Don't forget to like my video, subscribe to my
Kim says,
channel,
go eat, go sleep.
and
night,
I will
everyone.
see you guys during this week with how to make a Lone Star, because that's what we're doing, is a Lone Star with a variation in it. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you for hanging out, and happy Sew Sunday.
Bye.
But doing that just freezes it, you know that, right?
It's already froze. Didn't
Oh.
even get to see my hand, so. You done?
Mhm.
Okay. Bye, everyone. You didn't even get to see the piece. It's frozen like I told you.